Hello everyone, Sherry here and welcome to Sherry Speaks. Today I want to encourage you to find your voice and begin to allow your individuality to shine. This video was actually inspired after speaking to a friend today, early hours of today. I hadn't spoken to her for a very long time, and when we got into this conversation, it just goes to show that people are going through a lot. My friend has been through a series of abuse without even me being aware of. So it just shows that a lot of people are suffering in silence. And it is time to begin to speak out. It is time to begin to encourage one another to begin to speak out when you find that comfort, when you feel comfortable enough to. Right? Speak your truth, like I always say. Speak your truth. It is not easy to stand out. Right? It is not easy to stand out. It is not easy to reveal yourself to the world, especially when you've been through some sort of violence. It's not easy. And this is because at a very early age, we have all learned that it is okay to blend in. We've learned in life that it's often easier to blend in. It's often easier to follow the crowd. The major challenge here is that standing out, often brings problems to people. Take, for example, a school child that decides to stand out. It often results in bullying and teasing. So at this early age, people just blend in with the crowd. It gets easier as you go into adulthood. But those early childhood lessons can be somewhat hard to shake off, even as an adult. Right? The fact is, the world needs your individuality. The world needs your authentic you, the authentic you. And you need to be yourself. Life is never completely satisfying while you're pretending to be another person or while you're pretending to be less than you really are. Be unapologetically you. Right? And to my lovely friend, this video is for you, like I said earlier on. And please watch it as many times as you can. Right? And share it with anyone that you think would benefit as well. I love you dearly, and I really mean it when I say I love you, and I want you to listen to this video. It's directed at you and directed at anyone who may be going through one thing or the other out there. You need to let the world see exactly who you are. And how do you do that? And that's what I'm going to share with you now. How do you let the world see exactly who you are, the authentic you? First, you need to understand that everyone is trying to fit in, right? We are all born, we all have an inborn desire to fit in with the crowd, of course. It's not comfortable to stand out. Know that. But that is where you'll find the most success and satisfaction. When you choose to be you, when you choose to stand out and do you. Most of the famous people you see today, most of the famous people you can name today were able to overcome the need to be anonymous. They were willing to put their best and unique gifts out into the world, out for the world to see. That's why they're famous. So why not you? Don't be afraid to stand alone. Don't be afraid to stand out. If you look at every famous person you've seen out there, they are being their authentic self. They're not a replica. Secondly, you need to also know that people are respected for daring to be unique. If you want to be respected, you need to be unique. You need to be your authentic self. Think about the people you know that are willing to be themselves regardless of the circumstances. Their level of comfort is attractive to others, right? And we love these people because of this ability, the ability to be able to stand alone, the ability to be able to put their uniqueness out there. We love these people. We love these people we love people with the ability, and we want to be like them, isn't it? Right? We also need to understand that people will be jealous of you. And that's fine. Jealousy is accepted. If you can be comfortable being yourself, right? Please excel in that comfort. There's a lot to be gained socially by presenting yourself honestly, by being honest with yourself, by being your authentic self. Give it a try and you will really love being you. You need to identify what's unique about you, right? What can you do better than most people? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. What are your natural gifts and your natural talents? What is unique about you? What can you bring to the world that is in short supply? Right? What is your greatest value to the world? How are you different from others? And that difference is your uniqueness. You don't have to be like another person. You don't have to fit into the box that certain people want you to fit into. No. Please, my dear friend, find a way to show yourself to the world. You've got really beautiful gifts there. Find a way to show yourself to the world. It won't be comfortable, but give it a shot. Suppose, for example, your talent is painting, but you fear showing anyone your work. You might choose to post your work anonymously online, or you might even try selling your work, your artwork, in a gallery that is not around where you live. Take it somewhere else until you get comfortable with sharing your work and talking about your work, right? Thing is, what can you do to begin to expose yourself to the world slowly and comfortably? Maybe you can start with sharing your work with your friends like you did with me today. Share your work with your friends. People, real friends that will push you. Real friends that will support your dream. Right? And also, what you need to do is give your opinion freely. One way to show your individuality is to just share your opinion when appropriate. Right? Talk about your work. You have a voice. Use it, but not to the detriment of others. Use your voice. You've gone through these experiences. Share it with people. A lot of people need to hear you. Also, how often do you hear people say, focus on the positive? It does work to focus on the positive, trust me. When you receive some results, when you receive the result from taking your first step, like you've taken the first step with me and I've shared my feedback with you, allow yourself to enjoy the compliment. Allow yourself to enjoy the compliment. It's okay. Notice I'm not saying you should ignore criticism. Notice it, but deal with it with a pinch of salt. Right? Take it aboard, but don't let it overwhelm you. The better you can get at making yourself feel more comfortable around your current achievement, the easier it would be for you to take bigger steps. Right? But in all you do, find like-minded people. There are people out there who are trying to do the same thing that you're doing. Find them and keep them close. If we still look at, say, for example, the artist now, you could find other artists to spend time with, right? You can, other artists that could support you, other artists that you can, share ideas with. You can learn from each other. You feel braver if you're part of a community. But in being a part of a community, you need to be vigilant as well. Don't throw all your ideas out there. And also, finally, please continue to grow, right? Keep pushing forward. You don't have to go really fast to end up, where you want to end up in that great destination, or to end up someplace great. You need to simply keep moving. Whatever you do, don't stop. Keep moving, right? The key to massive success is to keep yourself, to keep moving. right? No matter how slow you're going, keep moving, right? You might be slightly uncomfortable, and that's fine. You will get used to that feeling, and then you go to the next discomfort. The world needs your best, so be willing to put it out there in a bigger and a better way, right? We admire those who are willing to be themselves. The world admires people who are willing to be themselves. In a sea of seamless average people, there are too many average people out there. Those brave enough to present themselves honestly to the world are valued and respected, right? Be prepared to present yourself honestly, right? You can be one of those people who are authentic. Take a deep breath and reveal your true self. Reveal your true self. Reveal your talent. Share your talent and share your weirdness. It's okay to be weird. The world needs you. And yes, it's 100% okay to be weird. It's 100%, it's okay to be abnormal, as they call it. That's fine. My final advice to you is, please, keep yourself and just keep moving. I know people are going through a lot of things right now. And for people out there watching me, you don't know people's story. You don't know what they're going through. Try and be sensitive. Don't just throw words at people, because you don't want to be the cause of someone's sleepless nights. You don't want to be the cause of someone's agony. You don't want to be the reason why someone is depressed or someone commits suicide. So we need to be careful. If you cannot be a solution to someone's problem, please don't add to it. Don't expand their problem if you cannot make yourself a solution. So please, guys, if you love this video, share it with someone, share it with your contact, and don't forget to subscribe onto my YouTube channel, right? Please stay safe. Whatever you do, keep smiling, be happy, and also be unapologetically you. Be your authentic self. And remember, I love you.